Hey loves, welcome or welcome back to my channel. This is your girl Hendy. I'll be showing you how to do this beginner friendly neutral look, so stay tuned. So let's just jump right into it. I already did my brows and prepped my skin and so forth off camera. If you want to know how to do the brows, just let me know in the comment section and I'll make sure to do that. So coming out of the Black Radiance True Complexion palette, I'll be using the contour shade for my transition color. Going in a windshield motion, I'll be lightly adding that just to build the pigment. From the Reverse of Planet palette, I'll be using the shade Vermeil just to deepen the transition color and make it pop some more. Back into the Black Radiance True Complexion palette, I'll be using the Sculpt shade just to highlight my brow bone and to further set the concealer that was used to clean up under my brows. So using the same brush that I used to add the transition colors, I'm just using it to blend the Sculpt color and the transition color so they look really much blended. Taking the e.l.f. Camo Concealer in the shade Deep Chestnut, I'll be blending it out on my lid to act as a base for my next eyeshadow. Going back into the Reverse of Planet palette, I'll be taking the shade Rust and I'll be using it on my lid, just gently packing it on just to build the pigment as I go. Now this step is optional based on your preference, but I'll be taking this black eyeliner pencil. I don't remember the name, but any black eyeliner pencil will do. Just taking it and lining the lids. Just doing it in sections so I can get a nice clean line. So I'll be adding some lashes. Lashes just make every look come together, makes it pop even more. I did it offline, but if you're interested in seeing how I do so, just let me know in the comment section. Using the Rimmel Stay Matte Primer, I'll be priming my face in preparation for my foundation. Now your choice of primer depends on the type of skin you have. I have combination skin, so I opt to use the Stay Matte Primer. If you have oily skin, you want to go with something that's matte. If you have dry skin, you want to go with something that is hydrating. Primer reduces the appearance of fine line and make sure that your makeup lasts longer. Going in with the Maybelline Fit Me foundation in the shade Deep Bronze, which is 370. I'll be adding it to my lower jawline and blending it out. Taking some setting spray, I'm just going to add some to my foundation brush. It allows for the foundation to be more blendable, easier to work with, and I love doing this step. When applying your foundation, especially your liquid foundation, You want to make sure you avoid dragging the foundation on your face, but rather just tap it or pat it into your skin. You also want to make sure that you go as close to your hairline as possible to ensure that there is no line of demarcation between the foundation and your hairline. To highlight, I'll be using two e.l.f. concealers. I'll be using the hydrating concealer in the shade Deep Chestnut and the regular 16-hour concealer in the shade Deep Olive. So I'll be highlighting under my eyes, my chin, my nose bridge, my forehead, and the sides of my mouth. I forgot to mention that I highlighted first using the Deep Chestnut, and now I'm going in with the Deep Olive concealer. Using this tapered brush, I'm just blending up my highlight shade. You can go ahead if you choose to and use a beauty blender, it works faster, but I just wanted to use my tapered brush just to see how much of a difference it will make as it relates to the finish. With the brush that I was using to apply my foundation earlier, I'm just using it to make sure that the highlight shade and my foundation shade are blended seamlessly. Using a smaller tapered brush, I'm just making sure that my nose highlight is blended seamlessly, and also I'll be using it to further feather the start of the brow to make it not look so harsh. I'll be setting all the areas where I had applied my foundation, and I'll be using the Maybelline Fit Me pressed powder in the shade 375. Going back into the Black Radiance True Complexion palette, I'll be taking the contour shade and I'll be contouring just below my cheekbone, the perimeter of my face, and also the sides of my nose. Time to set all the highlighted areas. I'll be using the COVERGIRL Clean Invisible Loose Powder in the shade 105 Translucent Fair. I'm not that much of a fan of baking, but if that's your thing, you can go ahead and do so. I'll be brushing away the excess powder to get the finish that I want. I know I'm looking so crazy right now, but just stay tuned and stick around, you'll see the finished product. Back into the Black Radiance True Complexion palette, I'll be taking the Sculpt shade and I'll be further setting my highlights. With the same black eyeliner that I was using earlier and the shade Black from the Versal Planet palette, I'll be using them both to line my waterline. So just removing the moisturizer off my lips in preparation for lining my lip and adding the lip base. Taking the middle pencil, I'll be lining my lips. I don't remember the name of this brown pencil, but any brown pencil will do. I'm just using it to further deepen the first lip liner. So going in with the last of the 3 lip pencils, and it's a black one. I normally go a little extra with this one just to make sure my lips pop, but you have to be very careful because you don't want to make your lip look that extra. So as you can see, I overdrew them a little bit, and time for the lippies. Listen, this lipstick has gone through so much with me, but I'm not stop using, like it's literally in the lid. So taking this lip brush, I'll just be using it to apply to my lips. With this lip gloss, a little goes a long way, so I'm just putting some in the middle and just blotting my lips. No, this lip gloss, this size say it not come out. All me a squeeze, it not come out, but finally it come out because it basically depend on it, but yeah, I have to use it until it finish. So yeah, it's coming together nicely. I don't know about you, but I love me a palette that can be used for many different purposes. So using the shade Garnet, I'll be using that as my blush. Yes, eyeshadow as blush, right? So I'll just be applying that to the apples of my cheek just to give me some more color in my face, and it is looking so beautiful. I don't go too ham when it comes on to blush, just make sure that it is visible. And now for the star of the show, honey, setting spray. I go ham on this step. As you can see, I'm going ham. Like, setting spray always save the look. It makes your makeup blend seamlessly, come together really nice, and it gets rid of that. So it's the best thing to complete your look. So when it dries, I normally go in with a brush just to make sure that I press it even more into my skin, and just to make sure that my makeup blends even more flawlessly. Back into the Black Radiance True Complexion palette, I'll be taking the highlight shade to highlight to the gods, honey. Yes. So if you have a fan brush, you can use that, but I don't have a fan brush, so I'm using what I have, which is this brush. So all I do is just angle it and just add it to the highest points of my cheek. Do you see that, honey? Yes. So after highlighting, I'll be going in again and I'll be setting my face just once more, then I'm through. And just look at the finished look. Let me know what you think about this look in the comment section. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate the support. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Check me out on all socials at Hendy_Essential. Bye.